Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of oh, the combines of the third and fourth Doctors collector set. Now obviously I started doing the thing of reviewing the action figures in order. The thing is though, I want to do the B&M stuff while it's still kind of relevant at the moment. I probably will re-review this at some point down the line where the video won't be as interesting. Or I might just maybe re-upload the old video. I don't know, but I just want to kind of do the B&M sets reviews for now while it's still a sort of topic. And I've decorated the background, the retrospective stories these figures are from, Moss of Peladon, Power of Crow, Horns and Imon. So yeah, packaging. Not much to say. It's the same as always, and already the background's falling apart. That's just wonderful. And then obviously pictures of the three figures, and that's your lot. So we'll go over the figures in order as well. Sorry, this background's now been a pain in the arse. Oh, there we are. So we'll go over the first figure, which is a Sarah Jane. So what they've done is they have basically reused the not even Sarah Jane, the Martha Jones body from Series 3. They've reused the torso of that, and they have reused the Sarah Jane legs again. By the way, I just want to quickly mention all three figures in this set have the same legs, all three of them. So Romana 1 and Romana 2. So it's like the you know how we had the sort of like the Captain Jack sculpt reuse pack a couple years ago. This is like the fucking Sarah Jane legs sculpt reuse pack, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, well, when obviously this is based on her appearance from the Moss of Peladon. When the I'm just gonna fix the camera. When the promotion, I guess you could call them promotion, images for this came out, I really wasn't a fan of it. I thought it looked quite shit. Even at first I thought, what the fuck is this even from? Sorry about the camera. Until I realised, I was told it's from the Moss of Peladon, and at first I was like, oh dear. But getting the figure in hand, it's actually fine. It goes well with the Moss of Peladon Pertwee, so articulation, well, head turns, you got your, not even bicep, because this is bicep, your turn, I guess, bicep, elbow, very tight wrists, oops, waist, thigh, and bend at the knee, and that is it. I believe all three of these figures have the same. Yeah, all three of these have the same articulation. So, yeah. So we'll go over the detail. Well, once again, it does look like Elizabeth Sladen. I don't have my Genesis one on my hand at the moment to compare it to, so just gonna have to go with this. No, it does look like Elizabeth Sladen. It's not wanting to register her existence. There you go. Well, yeah, I mean, it looks like Elizabeth Sladen. You've got obviously her face, then you've got the hair, which I think there's a slight wash in it, just a tinge, but nothing really. Oh god, nothing really too amazing. We've got our jacket, which, well, it's a jacket. Not much to say. It's brown. And then actually they've done this. Obviously she wears a sort of jumper in Moss of Peladon. So they've painted just the top there to give the illusion that it's underneath, when obviously it's not. Now, I mean, I don't get why they just couldn't have done this, but why couldn't have they used the school reunion torso with these legs? That would have been 10 times better and would have made it more accurate. It would have made it, you know, it would have made it so much better, but no. And then we've obviously got the shit, what do you call these? I can't remember. Lapels, that's it. You've got the lapels highlighted with that sort of almost kind of looks orange, but you know they've been highlighted, which, you know, cool I guess. We've got the buttons, and then we've got the trousers, which are sort of almost a purple brown sort of colour, and then you've got the sort of dark cream boots with the sort of, would it be maroon pink, I guess, soles, and that's a lot. There's not an awful lot to say about this figure, but you can get an actually some quite good, some quite good poses. Oh, Ice Warrior, you know. I've got an Ice Warrior custom from Master Paladon, but I can't be bothered getting it. Hold on. There we are. Sorry for the shaky camera, but yep, there we go. So she'll look excellent with him once I redo the shelf a bit, and I'm gonna recreate that iconic image where it's not even gonna go in for the moment, but where the claw is around her wrist and that. So yeah, and obviously if you picked up the Third Doctor and TARDIS earlier on in the year, then they go really nice together. Just put them. I don't know what Pertwee's doing right now, but then they go quite nicely together, and obviously the TARDIS as well that was released. There you go. They actually look quite good together, I must admit. And then you can have a little Ice Warrior looking in the background. There you go. So yeah, she's better once. I think on her own she's a bit shit. But once they're sort of, you know, together, they look quite good. Anyway, so the next figure. Sorry, everything's just falling apart. Oh, this fucking review is going so well. I'm gonna just briefly touch upon these ones. The next one is obviously Romana. And what the fuck is her arm doing? From Power of Crow. Articulation is pretty much all the same. So, the face. Now, quite uniquely, now again, I don't have my Pirate Planet Romana on me at the moment, so again, just relying off this. But I believe they've done a new head sculpt, because I was watching Perry Smith 11's review of it, and the hair's brand new. So I think it's a new hairpiece, possibly, but the face might be new as well. This is the thing, we don't really know. But either way, the fact they've even done that at all is quite good. I think the original figure head sculpt is actually quite good. I prefer that one to this, I think. Although this is still really, I mean, I was expecting this to be my favourite figure of the set. It's not. It's still quite good. I mean, the fact we've got a Power of Crow figure is just amazing. Detail. Well, she's pretty much wearing a black suit, and the boots are sort of almost like a charcoal grey colour, sort of metallic a bit. And that's it. She's got the wristwatch, which is correct, I believe. And we've obviously got, well, because they've just reused again the old Sarah Jane body, which if I get Romana 2, exact same case of art, you can see where it's highlighted, well not highlighted but sculpted here. They've obviously just painted over it, which is fine. I believe though the black, maybe it's just the pictures I was looking at, I've not seen Power of Crow in ages, but I believe the black should go up a bit further, but I might be wrong there. Now, obviously, the most exciting part about this figure is the tunic. It is a new sculpt. Now, people kind of predicted this figure, and many were making customs off the Silurian figure. Well, now they've actually sculpted a new tunic to go with it, and it's quite nice. It's obviously got, you know, the crease and wrinkling effect. It's red. It's got the black band. I thought that was a pocket. It's not. And you know, she looks quite smart and elegant and, like, I guess badass with, you know, the costume. That's it. I don't have much more to say. Yeah, is it the fact we've got a Power of Crow figure to me is just amazing. But the problem is though, because I never expected a Romana 1 figure, but now we've got two. Having two next to each other is going to be a bit annoying. So you might want to make do with the most you can. So a TARDIS, K9, the Fourth Doctor. Try and make do with what you can to sort of separate them all and just, you know, all that. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say for Romana 1. So, on to my favourite figure of the set, which is Romana 2, based on her appearance from the Horns of Nimon. So, they've basically just reused the, not even that again, they've reused the Sarah Jane body, although obviously they used it on the Destiny of the Daleks figure, and that worked quite well there. So they've reused it again, and many people were expecting this, and like, it is a pretty nice figure. So face sculpt, just as good as before. It does look like Lalla Ward, especially from that angle. Although I've got a problem with mine. This might be very hard to pick up, but she's got her lip is just not quite as well painted as it should be. You can see it there. See how here it's all sort of perfect. This, it just sort of dips down. I didn't notice that. I was when I got this set, I was in a rush because the store was closing in like 2 minutes literally, so I had to be very quick. But I mean, it's fine from that angle. You know, I guess I'll just display from that sort of oh god, you can't even see her. I'll display from that sort of angle. She'll look lovely next to the Shadow Towers. So yeah, the hair has been brilliantly done again. It's obviously got the blonde with the sort of dirty blonde with the grey. Oh, sort of looks grey. Washing it to obviously highlight the roots and, you know, all that as hair would be. The coat. Problem with this, it's not quite right, I think. Because they're just reusing an old coat. Like, she doesn't have all this crap at the back. I don't think she's got the cuffs either. You know, she's not meant to have all that, but it's fine. Obviously, they've done it again. They've just painted the buttons on. They're not sculpted properly. This as well. This coat is a bit too glossy. It should be a sort of matte, because the coat's kind of like a sort of a velvet. So yeah, it shouldn't be this sort of glossy, but you know. Buttons here, just been painted on. They're the correct colour. You've got your two buttons at the back, which again have just been printed on. However, where the most detail is underneath the coat. So they have basically painted on top of the old sculpt. So yeah. So I believe she wears like a ruffled shirt, I think, which yeah, they've obviously not sculpted, but they've painted it in the button here just to sort of give the effect, and it does work. Obviously got our sort of I was going to say mustard, but it's honey mustard, I would say, honey mustard top with obviously sort of parts of the t-shirt and buttons and all that, you know. And then we've got the sort of sand coloured trousers with black boots, which are the same, and got little buckles and that on them, which again I don't think they should have. And obviously her hands are the correct colour for the gloves. And that's it. And again, you can get actually quite good poses out of this. figure. Just back away. And there we go. One issue I have with this figure though, now she wears quite a high white top. Obviously they've painted over the neck to give that effect. If any, it's the same problem with the Pirate Planet Romana. They should have just stopped where the neck joint ends here, and then just left the rest of that skin coloured. But never mind. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Also, my mate Dan pointed this out to me. Because obviously they've reused the sculpt from the Destiny of the Daleks one, her hair is kind of sitting out and it's not sitting naturally. So that's slightly annoying, but oh well. Never mind. So, okay. There we go. Yeah, that's it for this review. I don't really have a lot to say. If you missed out on the first set, then this is a good chance to get these companions. If you got the first set, this might be an easy miss for you. Yeah, it's not as good as the okay, Sarah's not standing. It's not as good as the old Fourth Doctor companion set, I would say. This is further. That's the thing though. It's nice that they've given us a Sarah from Pertwee's era. I was expecting one, so I'm happy with that. Because now we need for companions for the Third Doctor era, literally we need Liz, and that is it. Which apparently we're getting, so very exciting. Also, I've realised this. These three figures are from less popular stories and are considered kind of crap. That's considered crap. That's considered crap. That's considered crap. So it's nice we're getting figures from the more shit stories. Even though I like Monster of Peladon, I like Power of Crow, I don't like Horns and Nymon. But yeah. And they're all from second to last stories of that season. So after this, Planet of the Spiders. After this, Armageddon Factor. After this, it's Shada. So they're sort of the second to last stories. I just thought I'd point out because it's something I noticed. Anyway, yeah. It's a cool set. Not as good as the first one, though. My favourite figure is definitely Romana 2. I think she's pretty cool. But that's it. That's all I've really got to say. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.